Every week, this king kills a barber because he has a horn on his head and doesn't want anyone to know. To keep it hidden, he would regularly have a barber brought to the palace, allow him to cut his hair, then offer a reward from a chest. But as soon as the barber opened the chest, the king would push him in and have him killed. When it was time for another haircut, soldiers searched the town for a new barber. A young boy was chosen. Heartbroken, his mother packed 3 pieces of bread for him and sent him off. The boy reached the palace and met the king. Once the guards left, the king handed him a small knife and asked him to begin. When the king removed his hat, the boy was shocked to see the horn on his head. After the haircut, the king told the boy he could take gold from the chest. But as soon as the boy opened it, the king pushed him inside. The chest was actually a secret passage that dumped him into an underground river. Miraculously, the boy survived and woke up surrounded by bones of the barbers the king had killed. As he tried to find a way out, a snake slithered toward him from the pile. Quickly, the boy played his instrument and offered the snake a piece of bread. The snake spared him and carried him out of the cave. Next, the boy entered a dark forest and was spotted by a hungry wolf. He climbed a tree, but the wolf wasn't about to let him slide that easily. Once again, the boy played his instrument, and the wolf enjoyed it so much that it fell and shook the tree, causing the boy to fall. The boy offered the wolf his second piece of bread. The wolf, satisfied, spared him and even helped him out of the forest. Later, the boy found a cottage and knocked, hoping for shelter. A witch lived there, but she disguised herself as a kind woman. She welcomed the boy in. As soon as he sat down, she tried to throw him into a boiling pot. The boy begged her to let him play his instrument one last time. The witch agreed. As he played, the witch got lost in the tune, and the boy tried to escape, but she noticed his attempt. Left with no choice, he offered her his final piece of bread. The boy told the witch his whole story, and she changed her mind and gifted the boy a magical cloak that could change his appearance. Now, seeking revenge, the boy disguised himself as an old man and returned to the palace, offering to cut the king's hair. After the haircut, the king again pointed to the chest and told him to take his reward. The boy shouted in amazement at the gold, tricking the king into leaning over the chest. In that moment, the boy pushed him in. The king tried to grab him, catching only his beard, but the boy slipped out of the magical cloak, his beard disappeared, and the king fell and became food for the snake. The boy used the magical cloak again, turned himself into a child, and got out of the palace. In the end, he returned home and reunited with his loving mother.